All right, back in spring of 2018, Discovery Green launched Jazzy Sundays. I love it. A free concert series designed to celebrate and showcase Houston's incredible jazz talent, of which there is so much. The series provides a platform for legendary pioneers, contemporary jazz stars, emerging artists, all to perform for the public, bridging generations of musicians and introducing audiences to the depth and diversity of jazz. So to tell us more about Discovery Green's Jazzy Sundays, we welcome Susanne Theis, Discovery Green Artistic Director, and Diunna Greenleaf, an award-winning blues singer who will be performing at Discovery Green on April 27th. Y'all, welcome to Hello Houston.
Thank you.
We're so glad you're here. So Susanne, tell us, how was the concept for Jazzy Sundays born?
So I have to say that it is a remarkable program because the Kinder Foundation, which funds Jazzy Sundays, actually came to us and said, we'd like to put together a series that honors American music, jazz, blues, gospel, all these forms of music that were really invented in America. And we want to see it at 3 parks. We want to bring it out into the community in the parks, Discovery Green, Emancipation Park, and Buffalo Bayou. Amazing. So we have, since then, produced this series. Now, its current iteration is March was at Emancipation Park. April is at Discovery Green, and May will be at Buffalo Bayou Park.
Well, it's been pretty successful, hasn't it? I mean, amazing.
It's been amazing. At Emancipation Park, we saw more than 12,000 people.
Wow.
Combined for those 4 Sundays. We had some incredible performers like Houston's own Robert Glasper coming back, and we had Chris Dave and Jones Family Singers. So it was...
Well, they're all fine and dandy, but you have my favorite with you today. Diunna Greenleaf, I have known you for years. It is so great to see you here in studio, and so wonderful to know you're going to be sharing your talents with Houston again.
Thank you so much, Ernie. It is wonderful to see you as well. You know, when I walked in the door this evening, I said, is Ernie here?
And they said, of course, he's always here.
No, she didn't say it like that. She said, yes, they'll be waiting for you. But as I said, it's wonderful to see you because, you know, the memories, Ernie, the memories, you know.
So what are you going to bring to the stage this time?
Well, you know, when we talk about jazz, we can't neglect the fact that jazz was birthed out of blues, as well as the rest of modern American music. And I have to say that everywhere I go, least someone forget. But I'm going to bring my band, Blue Mercy.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's, new look, you know what I mean, as far as the faces. Yeah. But we're still trying to make sure that people don't forget about traditional blues and all of the other flavors of blues. Now, you know, Ernie, yourself, of course, I do blues, jazz, gospel.
You do it all.
But it's because I didn't know any better.
But you do it better than anybody I know. I don't know if it's right or wrong for us to ask you, but before you leave today, can you sing a little something for us? If you don't want to, I understand artists sometimes they have a procedure, they want to warm up, all that stuff, but think about it while we have this interview and let us know.
We would love it.
We would love it.
And any genre. We'll take blues, jazz.
Your pick.
Belt a little Broadway. We don't care. We just want to hear your
everything.
beautiful voice.
Thank you, thank you.
So, Suzanne, how do they decide who is out there on that stage? Who's curating it?
Oh, we work together with a wonderful agency, Synergy Works, but we are all looking all year long. We visited New York, went to Jazz at Lincoln Center. There's an annual conference there with jazz performers and booking agents and promoters. And so we really work hard to find out who's great. But we're here in Houston, where HSPVA and their incredible legacy of educating a lot of these performers. We're here in Houston where there's this rich tradition of performers like Diunna, So we're working on it all the time.
I'm assuming it's on the main stage there at Discovery Green?
On the main stage at Discovery Green, and then at Emancipation Park, we built a temporary stage this past spring on their big lawn. And then at Buffalo Bayou, it's in their waterworks.
So tell me about April 27th at Discovery Green. What time is it? Is it free? Is there a donation required?
All of these programs are free.
Thanks to the Kinders.
Thanks to the Kinder Foundation. It starts at 5, but at 4 o'clock we have now instituted a little drumming workshop for kids.
Fun.
So we have dinky drums coming out, and kids can get engaged in it. The crowd starts to come early, so 5 to 7 for the music. It's free. You can bring your picnics, or you can
and an
purchase
umbrella.
things
So
there.
if it's really sunny, if it's really sunny, that 4 o'clock sunshine out there is beautiful, but it's strong.
Yeah.
Now, Susanne, you mentioned that, you guys go to the Lincoln Center, but why? And you mentioned a little bit about the rich history of music right here in Houston. Why do you think it's so important to highlight local talent coming from Houston that is here?
Well, Discovery Green's mission really is to reflect Houston. We are the first place that some people meet Houston, across the street from the George R. Brown visitors to Houston. And I have always loved this city. I came here 50 years ago as a college student, and it was like finding an onion that you had to peel back all the layers to find the real Houston. And Discovery Green really aims to present what Houston is and who Houston is.
Yeah.
So it's important to us. But it's important to us to elevate the musicians. I will say that the very first event at Discovery Green, March 1st, 2008, was a 5-hour concert called One for Doc. It honored Doc Morgan, who was the jazz teacher at 25 years at HSPVA. Lots of his students returned to play for him, and it was one of the best music events I've ever been to. So
Diunna, I know I've seen you a number of times perform, usually in clubs, places people are coming to see you. Is it different when you come out on a stage at Discovery Green? Some are there to see you, but some are there just to discover you. How is the audience in that kind of a venue, in that kind of a space, and how do you tailor introducing yourself maybe to new audiences that aren't familiar with you or your music?
Ernie, I come out and I present myself to the audience as if I'm speaking to each person individually.
Yeah.
Okay. I present the music, but there is, people used to flock to Houston, and they still do in some instances, for that, what they call the Houston sound.
Yeah.
That Houston sound. Just like people would flock to Detroit for the Motown sound. You know what I mean? And it's not something that you can really put your finger on.
Yeah.
But we've got it.
Yeah, we do.
I don't want to put any pressure on you, but we're getting some comments on YouTube, and Chloe says, yes, we need to hear that voice regarding Diunna's singing. Just saying, no pressure.
Diunna, I want to make a comment. My parents were from Helena, Arkansas.
Yes.
What's from Helena, Arkansas?
Well, of course, the King Biscuit.
They were my mother, the King Biscuit Blues, right there
right.
on the levee, and they built a stage. I mean, Helena, Arkansas has like 7,000 people, but so many people come for the King
Exactly.
Biscuit, and you included in 2022. My mom was huge. You might have even met her because she never stopped talking, and she loved because
The apple doesn't fall far from it.
I know. Well, we knew that. Well, she grew up with the Howes, Jim Howe, who brought King Biscuit Blues to Helena, Arkansas.
Wow.
And you were there? We have this connection?
Yes.
You have to sing for us now.
Now you have to sing for us.
Okay, we have like 3 minutes left in this segment.
I mean,
You want to give us a little bit?
Okay.
Okay.
I may never reach perfection, but I've tried. Sometimes I've almost lost my connection. Hey, but I've tried. I'm sometimes up. You know I'm sometimes down. I have been level to the ground. Hey, I may never reach perfection, but I've tried.
Wow.
I think
was-
my parents heard that up in heaven. That was wonderful.
Right now, I hope
Spiritual.
you're not watching on YouTube because I'm starting to tear up here. Oh my God. Diunna, thank you so much for doing that.
Absolutely beautiful.
That was
for having
beautiful. Okay, one more time. Tell everybody where you're going to be and when.
April 27th, Discovery Green. Be there at 5 o'clock.
With bells on.
Find your spot. I love a picnic. You know I love a picnic. So find your spot and meet me there.
Perfect.
Diunna, for people that want to find you outside of just this event, where can they learn all about what you're up to?
Diunna.com. I also am on the cover right now of Blues Blast magazine.
Oh.
Yes.
Nice.
Cover
Thank you.
girl.
That just happened. I also was the Just Blues what is it called, Woman of the Year or something.
Wow.
JUS Blues. So you can go to their location. You can always look me up through the Blues Foundation and the Jazz Foundation of America. So, I'm out there still just trying to teach it.
Yeah, thank you.
And there's a documentary when Houston had the blues that is just now streaming.
That's right. That's
Nice.
right. And it's won several awards internationally.
Yeah.
And you can find us there.
And
We'll go back
Susanne,
to King Biscuit soon. Every
Suzanne,
October.
Anytime
Quickly.
they'll have me, I love them.
all the programming going on at Discovery Green. Where can people see everything that's happening?
DiscoveryGreen.com. Tonight.